Yeah, it's a bit bittersweet for me. I want the team to win. I want the lads to get the result. If we'd have won 1-0 and I wouldn't have come on, I'd have been happy as anyone else in the squad, and the fans. But yeah, I did get on, and unfortunately we couldn't get the result. But it was good for me personally to get back on and get back into it, and I want to push now and push the lads and try and get a starting place back.
Yeah, very little consolation with the final score, but the second half was a lot better, wasn't it?
We created chances. We were creating. We didn't create much first half. I thought we were probably playing 20 yards too deep. I mean, it's right, Sam getting on the ball, but he was far too deep. He needed to be 20 yards up the pitch, as did the whole team. That was my view of it. But I think second half we did, and you saw we had numerous chances, and we really should have took a few, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the boots on the other foot today, isn't it? Because you've had some very good results in the Cup over the last couple of years, knocked out teams from higher league, Tranmere, and then had those FA Cup third round games.
Yeah.
But what's it like being on the receiving end of that now?
Well, it's disappointing. Obviously, you want to win every game, and we know as players and as a club how much the FA Cup means to a club, and not only prestigiously but financially as well. So it's very disappointing. And the lads are disappointed. Because all we can do now is concentrate on Saturday and trying to get a result at Wickham.
Yeah, in terms of your own season, I mean, you haven't played since Torquay until today, had you? So,
yeah.
Can you understand the reasons why the manager's given you a breather? And have you had a discussion about it and had it all explained to you?
Of course, yeah. I mean, Gaffer's the Gaffer. He's manager of the club. His decision I respect. You've got to. I mean, you can moan and bitch about it, lots of things, but I mean, I'm involved in football. It's the best job in the world. I come in every day, I enjoy it. I'll support the lads, I support the Gaffer, I support the staff, and it's been frustrating. But then I had a little rest, and I picked up a little niggle in training in my knee, which kept me out for another 10 days probably. But then I did a lot of strength and conditioning work in the gym, and I feel fit, I feel fine. So I want to cause the Gaffer a problem now and let him know that I want to get back in the team, and I want to help the team keep clean sheets.
Yeah, it's certainly not finished yet.
No, definitely not. No. Plenty more to come yet. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've still got the enthusiasm. I feel I've got a lot to offer the club, and I'll be ready when I'm called upon.
Yeah, you've had another birthday since you last played, haven't you? But you to play 50 games last season. Do you think that did take its toll on maybe the start of this season?
Yeah,
do you think tiredness was a factor? Or?
Looking back, obviously you want to stay positive-minded all the time. There's no room for negative thoughts or anything. So maybe I was telling myself I was fine when I wasn't. Maybe it took someone outside just to say, look, you're looking a bit tired. But that's one of them things. It happens. No one stays young forever, and you need a break out of the team. So they felt it was right. Probably looking back, it was right, and now I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, and how do you go about training when you sort of told you need to have a little rest? But obviously, you want to work hard to keep the fitness levels up. So is it a balancing act between doing the right sort of exercise and not? Yeah,
I mean, they're never going to run me into the ground and all that. But I do a lot of conditioning work in the gym. Toning up, getting leg strength back, the main muscles that you use really to keep your power and your speed, and just basic stuff like that, and keep on with the training as well. I mean, you don't stop training. It's just probably the intensity of the matches, and you get pulled out of training slightly a bit earlier. But I mean, the Gaffer's great. The Gaffer's great like that. He looks after myself, Curo, and he's just trying to get the best out of us, and he's trying to get the best out of the team. And at the moment, we need to probably look at ourselves and just say, look, we need to give something back a little bit now and kick on and start.
Yeah, you actually probably had Cheltenham's best attempt of the whole game with that save from an overhead kick.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I was just trying to help it back in the area. I caught it pretty clean, so it's just one of the things. Nothing fell for us today. We had flick-ons, it bounced in the box. A couple of lads, they were towing it away. A couple of lads had chances, it got under the feet. Shots blocked, So I think if we look at the second half, we can be positive. But the damage was done in the first half, and it wasn't good enough the first half performance really. But we picked up, and hopefully we can we can take that positive attitude and the approach to the second half into Wycombe on Saturday.
Yeah, do you think you've given yourself a decent chance of getting involved in that game?
I hope so. All I can prove to the gaffer and the staff is that I'm fit and I'm ready to go. I mean, he can trust me. I think he's known that over the last 3 or 4 years. So I just want to let him know that I'm fit and ready. And if I'm called upon, then hopefully I can do a job.
Yeah, finally, Steve. I mean, some people frustrated with the league form, and then this has sort of made it even worse. So, some people are, seriously criticising the manager. But you've seen good times and bad times with Mike Yates in charge. And what do you think of the current situation?
Well, unless you're a massive club chucking millions of pounds into a squad every year, it's a difficult job as a League Two manager. I mean, you're never gonna be on a bed of roses all the time. You're going to go through thick and thin patches. And one thing I can say is the gaffer's got the club at heart. There's no one I wouldn't have thought who loves this club more and who wants to do well for the club. Sometimes you go through rough patches, like anything in life, and you just battle through. You've got to get through it, and you've got to be men about it. You've got to get on with it, and then good times will come. I mean, the last 2 seasons we've done very well, and with the squad we've had and the size of the squad, we've probably been lucky, and in our expectations were pretty low. But now they're up. When you go through a bad patch, it's emphasised. But the people who are behind the scenes are fantastic people for Cheltenham Town Football Club, and we're going through a rough patch. But who's to say that we can't make a charge late in the season and get up there?